Let's review a couple more features of the FSC. Now, if you ever want to open up a new FSC, for instance, you're working on a FSC, you're done with this client, you have another client, and you want to open up a new file, just go to the icon right under the file. This icon, it actually shows, it says new. Click this icon. It's going to ask you if you want to save the information. It's really up to you. If you already saved it, then just press no. And it's going to open up a new file. So you could actually start a new quote. Now, if you want to open up a previous quote, let's just say, for instance, you worked on a quote earlier today and the customer left and you came back a couple of hours after. Instead of searching for the file the regular way, you could actually go to file, just click on file, and it gives you a history of the last 9 FSCs that you worked on. So let's just assume that is Angel. So you go to file and you select the right one. So it's a little bit easier. And then you can continue the quoting process. Now let's review the applicant status. Now this section categorizes all the files under 3 different sections. Now the first one is prospects. Now any customer that walks in and receives a quote, the file is going to be saved under the category prospect. Now prospect technically means a potential new business. That means this customer has not purchased a policy and has not indicated that they're no longer interested. So this is a potential new business. So every quote is saved automatically under prospect. Now the second category is insured. Now any file, any quote under the category insured means that they already purchased a policy. So technically all of the quotes under insured, they have already been sold. So prospect means potential new business. Insured means they have already purchased a policy. Now the third category is canceled. Now any customer that's no longer interested, any customer that has a wrong phone number, or just simply a can-beat rate. Now a can-beat rate is someone that we're not able to offer them anything lower. Matter of fact, they actually have the lowest option, so it becomes a can-beat rate. We categorize them under cancel. So those are the 3 categories that we use to classify every single quote. Prospects are potential new business. Insured are customers that already purchased a policy, and canceled are customers that they're no longer interested, or we possibly can't offer anything lower, or someone that has a wrong phone number. And the reason why we categorize all 3 of them, because we don't want to call customers that are no longer interested to offer them a quote, and we definitely don't want to call any customer that already purchased a policy. We don't want to call them and offer them a quote. Now let's go to the referred by. These are technically the sources. Now sources are technically the method that customers actually walked into the office. So let's review all of them. Now Fastlane is our calling center. So Fastlane, they have Fastlane marketing. Those are technically appointments through the marketing leads, but through the Fastlane department. Now Fastlane referral, these are any customers that are quoted by the Fastlane department, but they were referred by an existing customer. Fastlane renewals, these are Fastlane appointments that have a renewal coming up. So if their renewal is coming up, they'll set up an appointment, and if we actually sell them a policy, then it becomes a Fastlane renewal. Fastlane rewrite is technically any appointment through the Fastlane department with a canceled policy. So technically they had a policy with us and the policy is no longer active, it's canceled, so it becomes a rewrite, but it becomes a Fastlane rewrite since it was an appointment from the Fastlane department. Now, marketing today, these are quotes that are offered and also policies that are sold through the marketing. So if you bring if you bring a walk-in through marketing and we sell it, it becomes a marketing today. Referrals, these are just customers that walked in on their own, but were referred by a friend or relative that actually have a policy with us. So if a customer refers one of their friends or relatives, they become a referral. Renewals, any customer that walks in and possibly requests a quote, but they have a policy with us and their payment is up for renewal. A rewrite, anybody that had a policy with us at one point and the policy canceled, now we're offering a rewrite option. Returning prospect, these are all the quotes that are offered through marketing, but they don't sell the same day. So if we have a customer that we offered a quote today through marketing, but they don't buy, they actually come back in a week, now they become a returning prospect because they gave us an opportunity at one point through the marketing method and they didn't buy. So when they come in the future, we classify them as returning prospect. And walk-in, just any customer that walked in on their own, technically either by driving by or they saw our sign, they were shopping within the shopping center. Technically, no one offered them any information. They actually walked in on their own. So those are a couple other features. Now, if you ever process a policy and you sell a policy, one of the things that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to save the information. First of all, you're going to transfer from prospect to insured, and you're going to go to the floppy disk, and under the quote description, you have to put sold.